always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
What's up, guys? Master Styles here, welcoming you back to Inside Gaming, your go-to source for all things Eternal Evolution. And the question is, where do we even start, right? So originally, this was supposed to be an Awaken 7 Nord video, but for me, I don't see the reason to bring him to Awaken 7, right? This here is the A side, right? You know, once you bring him to Awaken 7, you get 1, 2, 3 activations of Divine Ascension, restores 600, 300, and 150. So I'm assuming after that it'll just be 150. Okay. Thing is, like I mentioned in the previous video, that whenever an Awakened hero gains the ability to cast their ultimate again, there's normally a reduction. Your Anpu, your Rick, right? There's normally a reduction. This one here, okay, cool. It's not the greatest, right? It's not, right? I would just rather it be 300 heavy cast, or just give me the 150, right? And something additional added on, right? To make it a little bit better. But then we come to this one, right? Ride in the Thunder skill enhanced, right? It has that in the title, and then it said ingenuous spark enhancement. So it's two different things, right? There are two things going on. Upon successful discharge, stuns the target for 1 second. What is that? What is that? That right there is the reason why I don't even want to bring him to 7, because again, I'm not gaining anything from this. 1 second, and it's a chance. Like, you have to successfully do this for you to get a 1 second stun, which is absolutely useless, right? In what content is this ever going to be useful? PvP, no. PvE, no. By the time you even move to do another skill, the hero is already unstunned. This is completely useless. What they should have done, right? Let's go back over to the skills, and it's already something that's in the game. We'll go here, right? It should say for the enhancement here at Awaken 7, when the battle starts, allied energy and hunter heroes gain 5 stacks of layers, right? Wouldn't that be much better? Yes, it's not added on to damage, but with them, they need the additional protection in PvP. Because if they don't have the time to get going, right? Because again, they can run energy down, they can put energy up. Problem is, Miranda is getting packed up before you can even do anything. She's going to be already dead. If she had a stack of layer, that would protect from Dorgon dropping on top of them, right? Then they'll be down to 4 layers. She'll cast hers, and then they'll probably go up to 9 layers at that point, right? That's what they should have did for Awakened 7. This stun, it's over here. This stun for 1 second, what's the point? What is that going to do, right? So that's that there. I think that's what they should have did. Give him the ability to give to energy and hunter heroes layers. Very simple. It's already something that's in the game, and he would have aided his protection plus the whole team, right? Miranda probably still would get backed up, but you could move her to the back. Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing that's going on is actually the scroll here. This one is not working correctly. The passive HP boost is increased to 3000% of attack. I don't really feel like he has that because he's getting wiped out all the time in PvP, right? But that is that there. I need them to change that Awaken 7. This is just bad for Awaken 7. What? That is so bad. Well, let's just see what he can do. So again, for Holy Land contract here, now that he's awakened, 6, he does have 100% crit rate, right on the dot. One other thing too, someone else in the previous video's comments said that why run crit damage here, right? And he was saying that I should run attack, which wasn't a bad point because running attack here, well, obviously because I have the additional stat there, wish I had a little bit more on crit rate, then I would be at 100%. Running attack here would mean that I now have 99.7 crit rate. If I go to here, it's 100%. So close, right? But that would mean that I could run increase the damage versus running crit rate there. But I think some of the other heroes need that. But because of the commander, I'll still be at 100%. So I'm gonna run it with attack and see. We'll do all the RNGs all over the place too. That's also another thing. Give me a second here. Let me set this up and I'll come right back. All right. So this is a team I'm going to use. I know I didn't go for the optimal team in the previous one, but this is a team that will get me the best score, right? Again, normally I would do the auto cancel for Smith, but because I'm recording and it's best if I was holding on to my phone, then I'll be able to do it. I'm not going to do the auto cancel here. But let's just see how Nord is with the additional crit rate. That's all he's really got going on at Awaken 6. Wukong dies, which is okay. We need that. And interestingly enough, he's the only one that dies so fast with Fade Out, right? Dies so quick. But anyways, to Nord. Let's see what he does. It's just additional crit rate. He was already at the same point, right? Is his damage going to be any crazier? But the good thing is Smith's here. So Smith's going to increase your damage anyways because of the targets that he's hitting. Hopefully he's locked onto the boss. Another thing that's going on is that the boss's back is actually facing us because of Wukong, right? So watch the boss there. Nord is actually doing more damage. He is in the fray. So again, but Sekai hits everybody. So it's not a matter of can Sekai get the target. She hits everybody, right? And his damage is good. Don't get me wrong. I just think the Awaken 7 is just bad. Because the fact that you're keeping up with Sekai here with multiple targets is good, right? Out DPSing her, but you know, it is what it is. And I think he's probably casting more ultimates than her. Let's see. He just cast one, she just cast one. And how long does it take for him? He cast again. And let's see, she cast one. And there's still some time. Maybe the Awaken 7 would help here, right? Because he would get 150 plus the additional 300. So he'll be casting his ultimate very frequently. So that's something to think about. So Smith didn't die here, which is annoying. Why is he only taking 100? What? That is weird. That is very weird. At this point, he should be taking over 1 million. That's very interesting. That the damage he's taking from Fade Out is so low at this point. But again, if I would auto cancel off Smith, the damage, well, the points, I should say, not damage. The points would be different. But Nord, very close to Sekai, which is potentially not really what you want to see for your investment that you put into your SP hero. And an awakenable hero can do more damage, right? For me here, it's spotty, but right in terms of testing their damage, because AOE, it's not going to be as consistent. Let me grab this here because I see it and it's bothering me. But let's actually hop over to. Do we even have it here? No, we could easily run through this. Dorelli is just gonna wipe out everything. Let's just look at Dorelli here. She just pretty much half tapped that. Literally, it's just ridiculous. She at this point, she's just so busted. Like this thing here, same thing. Like my team still works, which is great. I love that. Problem is, we gotta get to the later rounds to actually start doing the missions because Dorelli's running through everything. But I wanted to try them here to see, just to see. This is low though. They should be able to beat this with ease. What is it? Yeah, they should be able to beat this, but I have to pull them up. So you know how it goes. Give me a second. I had to put Miranda in there because one, I don't trust. I just don't trust him, and I don't know what these summoners are gonna do. Just want to see him here, right? And then we'll go into, because this shouldn't be that hard. This should not be that difficult for them. Okay, so he casts his ultimate. His counterpart comes in, and let's see. He's gonna cast his ultimate again, and see he gets almost halfway through. I think with Awaken 7, right? Which that there is not hard. With Awaken 7, he would get his ultimate right back again. And I think one casting, because it's 3, I think you get 300. You get 300 from the prototype because you're hitting multiple units. And if he casts it, right, it goes back to 600. And he casts it again, it goes back up to full. And then the third one, it would just be potentially close to full if he's continuously hitting 5 targets, right? So here we go. Now we're gonna go into here. 31 is not easy, right? For them, this team here could possibly beat it, right? But I'm using them here. So now what I'm gonna do is put this team here and then put them there, and then we'll make some changes. We have everything we need. Durelli, we need to move you to here. Not like they really need it, right? They don't need it. Let's switch out the bug gears, and that's another thing I need to do for Nord. Add bug gears to him. But we'll get to that bridge when we cross it, right? So let's actually run through here. They should be able to beat this, right? Yeah. And I'll see you in a second. Hold up, wait a minute, right? I'm back. 1 second here. So since this guy is here, let's just see what he can do, right? Put him up against some energy here. Heindel actually, did he die or he just went into that phase? So this guy here, let's see what he can do. What's his damage looking like? Still nothing. Plenty of targets. Did he cast his ultimate yet? They said they gave him a buff, right? What does that even look like? Yes, I was supposed to make a video about him, but he still wasn't showing me nothing. He's not worthy of me taking the time to make content about him. It's okay. He's got a little spark there. I do have 500 attack speed on him, so he dies there, and he comes back to life. Okay, and he casts his ultimate. Just doesn't do enough damage for me. I'm sorry. Yeah. Just don't. But look at Cora, look at Rose. Rose is like lapping him, and he's dead, right? He got packed up, and that's that. Yeah, so there you go. I'll skip over the next fight and see you in the main fight. Okay, so here's the energy team. Let's see if we can give them some additional. We can't give them anything additional. You gotta use what you got. Use what you have. This is the team I want to go with. We'll see how they do. My expectations is very low here. But the thing with Nord here that was always a problem is that he ends up going to the back, and you have to manual him, which is annoying. Nobody has time for all that. And I think because they start killing him off, then what ends up happening is that Nord actually goes to the back, and then the energy heroes start following behind. But so far it's looking good, right? Nord is doing some big damage here, actually. Yeah. Let's see. You know what the stipulation is on. Get into 50% by 1 minute and 30 seconds. The guy is in front, interestingly enough, and this thing's gonna explode right in front of their faces. But see, he's all the way in the back now, which is bad. And Perrin may not. Yeah, Perrin's definitely not the way to go because she gets blown up. And yeah, there you go. That's the energy team for you. Maybe, yeah, I think Miranda might be the way to go here. We have no choice because of the protection, right? Really have no choice in this matter. Perrin cannot survive the damage, and she doesn't heal as much. So we'll try Miranda here and see how it goes. So she'll protect them. Well, in the back, Nord should be okay because he's Nord, right? It's PvE, it's not PvP. There's no protection in PvP for some reason. He's so squishy. But we'll see that soon enough. But again, probably one of the worst Awakening 7 I've seen so far. Right? Maybe there's worse ones to come. But this explosion right here is probably going to take out the whole team. Right? Did they kill them? Nope. It exploded. No. Because see, the boss's damage didn't even change. Interestingly enough, with Purin, they actually took that out. Yeah. They took out those first 5 sets. Let's say 4 sets. 5 sets. They're not beating this. They're not even doing anything to the boss. They don't even have enough damage to take out the bugs, right? The spawns. They just blew up again. Yeah, they're definitely not doing it. With Purin, they were doing way better. Purin is still Purin, right? Need an awakening. Awakening for Purin would be huge. 6-0, right? You already know how it goes. But they're not touching this. Like, Purin was a better option, but the problem is Purin doesn't heal fast enough, and of course the other side of all of that is that she doesn't even do attacks, so you can't even run lifesteal on her. So yeah, unfortunately, not much you can show there, right? What do they need, right? Let's try to answer that question before we go into PvP. What do they need? Because there's going to be a new hero. Protection and damage increase. Clearly in this situation, they need to do more damage. And of course, for PvP, they need a protection because Nord himself is just going to get wiped out. And now you're forcing me to use Take and remove Skino. So I got to give up my protection just to protect one hero. If I don't, he's going to end up dying, right? But let's actually hop over to PvP and see if anything changed. Chances are no. So I'm not even going to go into arena. I'm just going to jump right into the friend list and see what they can do. I did find a tank team. This would be an easy win here. Not really much. Canis is not even Awaken 7. Probably Awaken 5 or maybe even less. But this is the energy team that I was playing around with. He doesn't even have no SP heroes there, right? No door, no nothing. Not really fair to attack this guy. But what I ended up doing was moving Nord to the back, right? To potentially buy him some time, right? As you can see, I'm running Phantom Cloak because it's the one that has 3 slots. I need to work on my energy prototype there to get it up to at least 3 slots because we need energy down and also our own protection. We need like 2 of these, the taking less damage, right? We need 2 red ones. I have 2 of them, but I just can't slot them, right? Which would help. And then energy down, which would be perfect. If I can get this here to 4 slots, which is 10 stars, that's 7 more. My goodness. Then would be in a better position, right? Going with Luke because of the revive and the knockback. Danix is super tanky. Problem is the mid row is in trouble, right? They're supposed to get some type of protection from Nord and do increased damage. Chances are that's not working, right? So let's try to find a summoner team here and see what we can do. Okay, so we'll go with this summoner team here. Someone was saying that why are you facing a summoner team without no Alu's here, right? And you also have Serve, which is very frustrating to deal with. Do they have energy up? No, they don't. They don't have energy down, but they have a lot of protection for themselves and increasing damage. So we don't have Durelli to worry about. So we can at least not have to worry about that, but we are gonna have the end of the deal with Emma. Don't really know where the Emma is, and Dom. So let's just see what we have going on here. Wow, we short 1. Terran. Is she not a Terran? What? The start of battle. She's not considered a Terran? Really? Why did I think she was a Terran? She's not? I swear she was a Terran. She's only a Windfear. Oh. See, 1, 2, 3. Windfear, Windfear. Who else is a Windfear? Oh, Sekai. Oh, wow. I thought that Danix was dual faction. Learn something new every day. Wow. Okay. Let's see how we do here. And, can we survive long enough? That's the question, right? We need Luke to not make it. Then he can knock them back. And we can't knock back Durgan, but we can take him out. This was a lot, better. But chances are, once we get to higher levels, it's not going to be this simple, right? I see Dom there. I don't know what he's doing. But again, who's left? Of course, the Queen of the Summoners. And this was a lot better, right? I don't think it has anything to do with Nord. It's just the fact that of the opponent. That's what it is. Nord does good damage. He just has to survive. He's, doing half? Almost. She got one more life to go, right? Yep, she comes back to life full. Almost full. Only reason why it's not full is because of what? What's her name? And that Deji is not max. It's not, because I can tell, because the effect that she gives off is gone. But the foxes are just annoying. I just understand why they don't spawn back closer to her. They spawn back where they just died. But that was an easier fight, right? This is a lot more, right? No. Just no. Just know that it's a no. And a lose there, right? Ampo's still in the back. We have no way to get to him. He could be very tanky. Let's see. Look at that. This is a no. Of course not. Dead? No. Hell no. Why? No. I don't think so. It'll be quick. It'll be over very fast. But since I said no, I have to try it. Let's see how fast they get packed up. Luke is dead. Well, at least Ravenna survived somehow. Right? Because normally the middle row gets erased. Yeah. Really? Okay, Luke died with the knockback. And look how fast they... Where's the slow? Did you see how fast they ran back? So that's another thing that they need, right? And another thing that we could have added to that Awakened 7 is whenever... Hear me out. Oh my goodness. We need to knock them back. Ravenna, you need to push them back. Whenever the layers expire, they know knockbacks, right? That would be nice. And we're not winning this fight. It looks like it, right? But we can't do anything to dodge you back there. And the foxes are in our face, and it's very annoying to deal with. Why am I seeing reindeers? What's her name's been dead for so long? Actually, I'm not gonna lie. This actually it looks pretty good, but I think Deji still have a whole life to go, right? We can't do no damage to her. It's just crazy to me. Why are we not doing no type of damage? Yeah, Nord is dead. Unfortunate there, right? And the team is falling apart because we just can't do enough damage to her. One thing I really wish we had was a way to heal, right? Lifesteal will help. And I think she just came back to life. Yeah, we have no way to heal. Is Miranda still up? She's surprisingly still up. Wow. Okay. I can't see her HP, which is annoying to me. Wait, so how did Thing die? Ravenna. Ravenna just died, which is bad. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty impressive. We just couldn't kill, Deji. But the fact that Miranda survived for that long, right? That's one thing. And the fact that they didn't get wiped out in the beginning. A lifesteal would help, right? I think so. But then we miss out on the energy down in the middle. Okay, so one adjustment I want to make, because I realize that they're not healing themselves, especially Sekai. She's just not healing herself at all. If she could heal herself, then that could potentially help, right? But you see here, we need that third slot. I don't know what was going on in that fight. It was weird because I thought they were gonna get packed up, to be honest. Let's put lifesteal in there and see. We'll fight another one. So we're back here again, right? This is the other one. I lose up front. Everybody's here. It's around the same thing. Around the same thing going on. Energy down. We literally is gonna lose all the energy that we gain. And yes, we have energy up because again, we really have no choice. We have to try to reduce their energy and see. Let's go here. Let's see if we do any better. Probably not. Ravenna's dead this time. Interestingly enough, she didn't make it. And with her dying, that changes the fight drastically because we need her with her knockbacks. But I feel like just hear me out here. The potential is there, right? The potential is really there for, beating the summoner team. Like they could. It's just that one, our protection is bad, right? It's very bad. But you see how the damage that our SP is putting out. If there was actually a way to increase our damage, she could potentially wipe this whole team out, right? Like, look at this. Miranda's dead. And you know why the fight is going on longer? Because of lifesteal. I wish I had a prototype that had 4 slots. If I had a prototype that had 4 slots in the middle, it would be perfect. Because then we could run energy down twice, and of course, the protection and also lifesteal. But that was a lot better. Let's face energy and see. So we'll face off this energy team here. This is the energy team that pretty much beat my tank team, right? Let's see. So he puts Nordthion in the front, no Luke, and he's running Skino. For me, I'm like, I don't really care too much for the Skino because he dies, especially when you're facing summoners. So let's see here. I don't know if he has awakened. Yeah, this is a tough fight for us because we cannot move the invincibility. No, this is where we need Skino. Yeah, this is where we need him. Yeah, we just got packed up very fast. Well, we need a Skino in this situation, right? Yep. Yeah, I need to know what are you running on your Skino, because it's interesting because mine, he just dies so fast. Even if I put him in there, I don't think it's gonna help because then I'll have to put Nord to the front. But I'm more interested in, can they beat the summoner team though? Because chances are on defense you're not gonna really face energy right? All right, let's just fight this last summoner team here. And you see all that red, right? No red in the back, no HP, huh? Or 20 stars in the middle. My goodness, with damage reduction to aid to what? Ultimate skills. And yeah, let's just run this one and that'll be it, right? Nord needs some fixing. He does. And I think Ravenna's dead, right? Because she shouldn't be. There's no reason why she should be glowing. And yeah, that's it. It's pretty much over. I could see it unless they surprise us somehow. One more Durgon drop and yeah, the whole team will fall apart. Nord is invincible. We do have lifesteal, which is going to help, but Nord just got killed by Anpu in one shot. Yeah. But like I mentioned, if we have a way to protect the team, and that's kind of what I would want from the new energy hero, is supportability, right? Give me ways to protect my team and also give me damage increase. So here she's going to die, right? She can heal herself, but it's just not enough. As you can see, it always comes down to this, right? When you face the summoners, this is the wall, right? And if you can break through that wall, then you can beat them because you can kill off all the other summons and summoners, right? But It's the initial burst damage from Durelli, and then getting to the point where you take out Daji, right? But to come back to Nord and put it all together, uh, am I disappointed in the Awakening? I'm disappointed in Awakened 7. Yeah. 3, it's still up in the air if it's really working properly or as intended. But for me, it's great to see Nord is back, but not even close to where he used to be. Like, think about that. If you had Nord and you were around, you knew what Nord was capable of. In PvP, he was carrying his whole team. All you needed was Nord and Rez. Put them boys together, they run through a lot. I don't even want to do that because, again, even if I put Rez in there, he's not the 6th hero, so I'm still gonna have to run Miranda or somebody else to take up that slot. I'm not running a 5-man energy team. You see, healing is their problem, right? So again, wish it was back to where he used to be, or even better than he used to be. That's the whole point of Awakening, right? So again, the other question will be, if you made it this far, right, is do you bring him to Awaken 5? Until they fix that 3, it's a little tough to answer that question, right? I'm gonna have to wait till the next update to answer that question, because again, I feel like putting the resources into him and getting to him to where he is, his damage is great, I'm telling you, but it's just that if you can't survive, who cares about your damage, right? It made it into a glass cannon, but in PvP we don't even seen that big damage. It's just in PvE. Twilight Land's very interested to see how he does there. I think he's gonna have the same problem. Once we get to the later content, he's going to get killed. He's gonna get wiped out. We've seen it in story. He gets wiped out too fast. He's too squishy. That's what it is. He's a glass cannon, which is so sad. But if you made it this far in the video, the word of the day is disappointment. Yeah, disappointed in Awakened 7. Disappointed in a lot. It's just so squishy to me. And I think I had this problem when I finally had got him. Yeah. When I finally got Nord, I had that same problem. That he was too squishy to me. That's what it was. Now it's coming back to me. But for those that are new around here, we're almost at 1,300 subscribers. Wow. Look at that. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all, by the way. I don't say that enough. If you're in the Discord, shout out to you. You're one of the ones. Reason for subscribing is because you get updates, guys, tier list walkthroughs, and of course the fun to play series. I need to do a tier list. I do. It's for, I think, all triple S's, right? Yeah, we're overdue for one of those. Actually, not yet. In March, I'll do that. And I need to go back and look at the SB heroes and make a video about that, because I never talked about Durelli. Yeah, so that's something I need to do. A lot of stuff I need to do. And for those that are rocking with me, let me know down in the comments how you feel about Awakened 6 Nord, because I'm not going to 7. If I accumulate the resources to do it, then I'll do it. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.